I'm going to do this movie review of Blink Twice. Blink Twice is directed by Zoe Kravitz. If you don't know, she is the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet, which is a 1990s rock star and the it girl from the 1980s off of The Cosby Show. The whole subject matter of this movie, now that I kind of think about it, obviously Blink Twice is playing off the words of if you're in danger, blink twice. If you can't vocally say something, and of course with her mom being part of the Cosby Show, and everybody kind of know how that whole situation played out. The synopsis of this movie is two struggling waitresses. They go to this multi-billion dollar company dinner, of which is hosted by Channing Tatum's character Slater King. Channing Tatum's is automatically smitten with the main character, one of the other main characters, Naomi Atkins' character, Frida. And he invites her and her best friend, her roommate, to his private island of paradise. And it goes from paradise to pretty much a nightmare if you watch it in the trailers. For me, I got the benefit because I didn't watch any of the trailers. My wife actually recommended that we go to see this movie a few weeks back, and I didn't really know much about it. I just thought that the trailer poster looked pretty cool, and I tried my best not to watch any trailers. So for my movie reviews, I always try to do it as my rating first, and then I do my likes and dislikes. So what I would rate this movie, I'll rate it at 7 out of 10. I watched other movie reviews. A lot of people are giving this movie shit. I don't understand why. I thought it was a pretty well made movie. This is my opinion about it. What I liked about the movie is that I think it does borrow heavily from Stanley Kubrick as a filmmaker. But I like the cinematography. It kind of plays off of like that bohemian, like 1970s. I do like the subject matter that this movie talks about. Obviously reflecting real life events, like I said before, with the Cosby Show, and of course reflecting events off of Epstein's Island and the Me Too movement from back, a few years back. Soundtrack wise, it reminds me of the 1970s, which is like one of my favorite decades of anybody who knows me. The 1970s, especially like the late 60s to about the late 70s, is like probably one of my favorite decades. I've always been fascinated with it. My dislikes, like I said, what I liked about it was certain relationship dynamics, and then other ones I don't. So what I'm talking about, the relation dynamics of two characters is obviously Frida and Jess. Other side character is Sarah and Frida. I won't get into spoiler territory as always, but I just did not buy it. There was so much of this movie of how their relationship was, and then for it to switch over like that, I don't know. It was hard for me to buy. So what I disliked about this movie, whenever it comes down to movies with traveling to some island or country or a house or pretty much any place that is not your typical traveling grounds, right? And characters start to do certain things, like whether it's drinking, whether it's drugs, because it's like you don't know these people. Why are you doing these things around people you don't know in a foreign place you don't know? Like that, to me, that just never made sense as to why people do that. And the last thing what I disliked about this movie is the ending. I wasn't too crazy about the ending. They were talking about as far as the bystander effect, which they kind of talked about with one of the side characters in this movie. But I just didn't. I wanted them to just dig a little bit deeper into that throughout the theme of the movie. That kind of just came out of nowhere, and it was like a moment where I was like, okay, I see what they're trying to say, but once again, the movie didn't really delve into that. I wish it kind of pushed that just a little bit more. But also, what I disliked about the ending is that, man, like, there's certain things about how I want somebody to get it back in blood. And I just didn't like the way that this movie kind of ended. Before, it really felt like, I was watching a movie that had a message of what they wanted to talk about on this subject matter, which I 100% agreed with. And I agree with, I'm not saying I'm disagreeing with just because of how the movie ended. I'm not saying I disagree with the subject matter. So let's not get that confused. But I just wish that it just, I don't know, like I don't know, it was kind of cheesy, it was kind of lame, like the ending was kind of lame, and I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit more satisfactory. That's all. That's my movie review. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Once again, my name is Greg, aka Cyrus Beats. I'm a video editor and I do music production in my free time. As you're listening right now, this song is literally created by me. So if you're interested in any movies, any interested in music, this is the place to be. I have playlists that I always create for anybody to pick up. So I have one for Mariah Carey, I have one for Future, I have one for Chief Keef. I have all these playlists that, you know, I just love music. So if you guys want to, you know, listen to some of the playlists that I created, please just check my profile out and I got that for you.